What's up, everybody? This is Brian back with two deck profiles. What do we got for you today? Melodious, Diva, and Cyber Angels. These aren't my decks, but my baby mom wanted me to explain them because she doesn't want to be on camera. So I've rebuilt these decks to the way I would run them. Here we go. Lorta, the Melodious Diva. Which she's like a darkness metal. She's the fairy form. Once per turn, you can special summon a light fairy type monster from hand, and you can't special summon anything else except for light monsters. 2600 attack. She's decent, and you can swarm field using her effect. Next up, we have Shapina, the Melodious Maestra. And what she does is once per turn, you can target a light fairy type in the grave and add it to hand. You cannot activate non-light monster effects during this turn. Pretty much, since most of the deck, if not all the deck, is light, you can use all their effects. And she just lets you add fairies from grave. So, Splendid Venus. I'm a really big fan of this card for fairy decks because all monsters your opponent controls lose 500 attack and defense, and they cannot stop your spells and traps. So, it's really good with Valhalla. Next up is Elegy, the Melodious Diva. What she does is special summon Melodious monsters you control cannot be destroyed by card effects. If this card is special summon, all fairy types gain 300 attack. Pretty much, she just gives a power boost to fairies. Next up, we have Tam Tam, the Melodious Diva. What she does is, if this card is special summon, while you control a Melodious monster, you can add a poly from deck to or grave to hand. If this card is sent to the graveyard as fusion material, you can target a Melodious monster you control. It loses 500 attack, and then you can deal burn damage. You run 3 because it's a searcher for polymerization. So, any searchers you want to run 2 to 3 of, mainly 3. Sonata, the Melodious Diva. What she does is, if you control a Melodious monster, you can special summon this card. While this special summon card is on the field, all your fairy types gain 500 attack and defense. She's just a better form of Elegy. She also just gives your fairies a power boost. Area, the Melodious Diva. Now you want to run 3 of her. Here's why. When this special summon card is on the field, Melodious monsters you control cannot be targeted by card effects or destroyed by. Pretty much, she's got a Magic Spectre effect. So, she protects your Melodious Divas, including herself. Serenade, the Melodious Diva. What she does, this card is treated as 2 tributes for a tribute summon a fairy type. After this card is special summoned to your side of the field, you can normal summon 1 Melodious Diva during your main phase this turn, in addition to your normal summoner set. Pretty much, you can use her to get out your big fairies easier, and just like Atlanteans, you can normal summon or set an extra time. It's like a double summon. Solo, the Melodious Songstress. What she does is, if your opponent controls a monster and you control none, you can special this from hand. Cyber Dragon effect. When this card is destroyed by battle and sent to grave, you can special summon 1 Melodious monster from your deck. Pretty much, she acts like a Mother Grizzly. She special summons Melodious monsters from deck. Score, the Melodious Diva. What she does is, during damage calculation during either player's turn, if a Melodious monster you control battles an opponent's monster, you can send this card from your hand to grave, change the opponent's monster's attack and defense to 0 until the end phase. Pretty much, instead of your monster gaining attack points like a lot of cards do, she makes it so that your opponent's monster's attack and defense go to 0. Melodious Illusion. What it does is target a Melodious monster you control. That face-up monster you control is unaffected by your opponent's spells and traps and can make a second attack. So this is a really great trick for the deck, because it not only protects your most important Melodious monsters, but they can make a second attack. Fortissimo. What this does is once per turn you can target a Melodious monster you control, gains 800 attack until your next standby, even if it leaves field. You can send this card to the grave to fusion summon a Melodious fusion monster from your extra deck using... yeah. So pretty much it's a fusion card. Pianissimo. What this does is you target a face-up monster you control. The face-up monster's original attack becomes 100, but it cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. It's a quick play spell that allows you to protect your Melodious monsters. Valhallas allow you to special summon your high-level fairy types. And every good fusion deck, Polymerization. The extra deck. Schuberta, the Melodious Mistra. During either player's turn, you can target up to 3 cards in any graveyard, banish them. If you do, this card gains 200 attack for each. Pretty much, she just powers up for banished Melodious monsters, for any banished monsters. Bloom Diva, the Melodious Choir. She's probably the best out of the fusion monsters for Melodious, because she cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. You also take no damage involving attacks. If this card battles a special summon monster after damage calc, you can inflict damage to your opponent equal to the difference between the original attack and the opponent's monster, and then destroy that monster. Bloom Prima, the Melodious Choir. What she does is this card gains 300 attack for each fusion material used for it. This card can make a second attack. If it's sent to grave, you can target a Melodious monster in grave and add it to hand. Nothing worthwhile. And then Cyber Dragon Affinity. Well, that's it from Melodious Diva. Hit like or subscribe. And I will also be doing, in a few minutes, I will be doing Cyber Angels. And also, let me repeat that I just rearranged the deck how I would play it. My baby mom, she wanted me to do it because she didn't want to be on camera. Alright, catch you on the flip side.